In 2019, Tokyo was filled by expectation to the next year's Tokyo Olympics. Under this opportunity, Inagi Shimin-Opera planned a new challenge for the Olympics year 2020. We named Buongiorno Shimin-Opera. Let guests make costumes or props, make up themselves, practice singing and acting, and finally perform on the opera stage. This must be a very new trial. We called out other opera chorus groups all over Japan to join. Finally, more than 80 people joined from Nagasaki and Fujinomiya. The opera selected was L'Elisir d'Amore, composed by Gaetano Donizetti. It is a romantic comedy. Chorus plays a big role. We offered joining Tokyo Festival project, passed and got subsidy from the Tokyo Metropolitan Government. Main performance was scheduled in May 2020. Members also should do every accompanying work, such as selling ticket or PR. But COVID-19 hit the world in the end of 2019. The social situation has changed completely, and there's a strong against wind, especially for the opera playing. The situation was getting worse, and it was very unlikely to play out our original plan. Professional opera groups started to cancel their performances. Civic music groups followed, and in March 25th, a month before the scheduled date, Inagi Shimin-Opera has also decided to postpone the performance. A state of emergency has been declared by the government. All we could do was to stay at home. It was obvious we were unable to continue normal preparation. But when would this long tunnel end? Nobody knew. Inagi Shimin-Opera did not accept surrender. We were searching in the dark what we could do under COVID-19 regulations. We have done the first produced remote opera movie. The second, development of a new mask suitable for singing. The third, make other movie with other opera songs, popular songs, and movie music. In the meantime, we discussed how to resume the postponed performance according to the COVID-19 guideline. We decided to reduce the scale of the performance. However, we would maintain the concept of a Buongiorno Shimin-Opera. Although some of the members were unable to attend real activities due to personal issues forced by the pandemic, after such 2 years of struggle in the dark, the preparation for L'Elisir d'Amore was restarted in spring in 2021. The opera Bunka side, analogy to a Japanese school festival, It was a pre-event that presented an opportunity for guests to stopping by behind the curtain activities like wearing costumes, see makeups, and shop tour around behind the scenes. The event was held rarely and remotely.
子供に私子供の職場なんですけれども、子供たちが見たら絶対食べてしまうというね、本当の機会。これは特に保育園で欲しいなと思うんですけれど、これも紙粘土ですね。紙粘土でできているチーズです。これはガーってガスで最後に焦げ目もつけまして、美味しそうなチキンができます。やってもらっているので見てください。何か工夫点とか。遠くから見て二重みたいに見えるように、ここに真ん中に二重みたいっていうか、彫りを深くって言ったらいいですかね。ちょっとくるっと回っていただいていいですか。こんな感じでですね、全部後ろが入っております。かわいい感じ。
Two years have passed, and the final setup using the main hall have begun. Taking advantage of the small size of the hall, we decided to use the parquet as a stage. The concept of this performance is plaza. It is expected that not only the performers but also the guests will be gathered into a part of plaza where the event is happening, and the entire venue will become a large plaza. For keeping diseases, guest capacity has been reduced to a half, and the empty seats are used as show spaces for best-related goods to invite guests to a virtual trip. All preparation completed, and PCR test results for all performers were negative. Signal was green. The morning of the day has finally arrived. After getting dressed and eating, it's time to go live. Now is the beginning of the performance. From now on, I am the chorus leader Yoshia and my daughter.
Momo, we will show you a digest of our opera performance on the day.
We performed in this opera as a father and daughter. This role hasn't changed, but the others have changed so much.
But we had with various ideas to cope with these changes. It was really good.
That's right. Then, please enjoy the performance day. Adina, the only person who could read books, told the story of l'Elixir d'Amore to the villagers.
The innocent villagers were so excited about the dreamy story of magic medicine.
Next up is Dulcamara, a cheating doctor selling a fake drug. The more he performed, the more the villagers got excited and bored. Genuine and naive Nemorino believed the story read by Adina and asked Dulcamara if this medicine is a l'Elixir d'Amore, effective for a girl to fall in love to him. Of course, he matched the story and finally sold a fake medicine to Nemorino.
Yeah, Dulcamara added, "This medicine won't work until the day after you take." He aimed to disappear from the village before the fake revealed.
Soon, a messenger arrived at Belcore's troops. What a surprise it was! Depart the next day! Of course, Nemorino was pleased. The rival Belcore would disappear soon. But things became worse. Adina accepted Belcore's proposal and to have a wedding ceremony at that day.
That's a surprise! Did Adina want to marry with Belcore actually?
That was really a bolt out of blue, a big surprise. No, I don't think so. The villagers had no delicacy to aware young lovers' pain of love. They just delighted to have fun at the wedding party.
Except for Nemorino.
The act is now too. It is in the middle of a wedding reception. The villagers were very excited, but
there isn't Nemorino among the inviting people.
no, the person who is the most dissatisfied with the lack of Nemorino was this Adina.
They are fighting over Nemorino.
Adina, looking at the situation, couldn't understand what happened. Was this really for the sake of l'Elixir d'Amore?
They have had a bumpy road on the way, but they have grown up very much during this time.
That's right. Inagi Shimin-Opera has also grown a lot through pandemic. Repeated COVID-19 waves were like Mongol slope for us because we were forced to change the course suddenly and repeatedly. It was not once or twice that we hit a brick wall, but we kept preparing. It was our pride to realize the performance finally. I believe this experience made us much stronger and more robust comparing even a few years ago when pandemic had in place. A similar step-up may be expected to those who are living in the world of performing arts. Many people experienced struggling to realize the performance, anyhow during under unpredictable pandemic restrictions. This should be a great asset for future stage activities.
I hope Homo sapiens have learned a good lesson through this pandemic for building a better world for our children.
Inagi Shimin-Opera will continue the activities of this Buongiorno Shimin-Opera. We would like to deliver various Buongiorno to everyone. Please expect by all means, then, arrivederci!